From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Williams. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
31. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Steelers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Complete to Benny Snell. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Steelers.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now it's Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mark Andrews, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the 1st quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just...
We talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
55 mark, come on! We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it left side to Johnson. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs 14, Steelers nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Down Steelers.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Taken down at the
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 41, Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
Johnson.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And a Steeler 1st down.
Black 20, Jack 16. Here we go.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it's third down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Check 48's the mic. Check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. On first down, Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Devin Bush, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Third down.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna attack.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
48's mic. 48.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
48 the mic. Hey, check.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Oh, what a move. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
To Vance McDonald.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The 28-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
48's the mic. I'm coming for you, man. 48's the mic. I got you. I got you.
Now on 2nd and 16, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Call it a gain of 5.